First of all, welcome to the new Saints. How much aware were you personally of Welsh football before you drew TNS in the Champions League?
I think we knew quite a lot because they also played the Danish team last year, so we saw both those games last year in the telly, so we knew a little bit on beforehand, and obviously we have studied them now closely especially the last two games.
And there is a quick turnaround, of course, because the new Saints beat Verona Kelly last Tuesday, so in effect less than a week to do your preparation.
Yes, but we had an idea that would happen, so they were small favourites at least, and I think they did well. So we had studied them a little bit on beforehand.
And Copenhagen go into the game as strong favourites. The fact that it's over two games, does that give you an advantage that you're away from home, first of all?
I don't know if that's matter a lot for us. It's important that we can do it over two games because upsets is easily done over one game than two games, and we are normally very strong at home. So we are not used to playing on artificial grass, but that's no excuse. There are also a couple of teams in our league who has it. So we take the game very, very seriously, and we know that sometimes big upsets happen, and we have great respect for the team.
And the Danish league, of course, is already underway, and you are playing domestic games. Is there a temptation to perhaps rest key players for the game against the New Saints, at least in the first leg?
It won't be the same team that played in the weekend, but it will not be a complete new team either. That would be stupid, and we also need to put the team together. We need to get our Wales style back again from last season, because we have, as it always are, we have sold a few players for big money to big leagues, and we have been able to bring a few in, and those need to play together to reach our normal standard.
And you mentioned the pitch. I was going to ask you about that. Not used to playing on a surface like we have here at Park Hall. How much of a hurdle or an obstacle will that be for your individual players?
For some, I think it's the younger players are quite used to it. I think it's the older players who maybe are not so used to it, but I think that will go well. At least it's not bumpy, so we get a good hour here now where we can practice and they can feel the surface.
And you will have, of course, many Danish fans listening to this interview. Do you have a message for them personally, the supporters of Copenhagen who are not able to be here tomorrow in person?
We hope for another European adventure, and then is the game tomorrow as important as the other game, because we need to go through to get to the new challenge, and we have been exceptionally good to go into the group stages the last 12-13 years, and may that continue, but then we also need to start performing already tomorrow.
Well, we do thank you for your time. As we say, welcome to Wales and all the very best over the next couple of days.
Thank you very much.